Afterwards, we get our first boss battle with Eggman. Well, actually, all it is pressing X.
Pressing X? You know B is the attack button, right?
You won't escape me this time!
Because that's all it is. And, after all, Tails is pretty much mech shooting. Instead of being able to move around and talk and stuff, well, move around and attack and stuff like in Sonic Adventure or the other Sonics, he now has to go in a mech.
Yeah, it's not like I can see that or anything.
I don't know why. And this boss battle is incredibly easy. Why'd they even have to call it a boss? It beats me.
Well, it's the first time you control Tails. They can't make it too hard considering everything else up to this point. If you chose Hero first.
They should have just had a number in the corner like in Sonic Adventure 1.
A number in the corner? What number? Explained. I've played Sonic Adventure. So what do you mean by number in the corner? I don't get it.
This time I'll let you go. But the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
Didn't Tails just kill you, pretty much? You're such a pussy, Eggman.
You thought Tails actually killed him. I have no words. He's trying as much as he can to make this game look bad. This isn't a review. This is a hate letter to the game.
Wow, Tails,
and then
you did
Amy
it.
walks in.
Why don't you stay here on this island?
Hello?
I'm the one who should
Turn your
act
crappy
like
music
that.
down.
Don't you know it's
I can't hear the
here?
dialogue.
I know.
No, I didn't add this music. This actually happens in game. This crap plays.
Remember that he complains about this.
Amy, you should just hit yourself with your hammer.
I have no idea what's going on, but all I can say is fuck Amy Rose. Fuck her hard. Until she dies. AK-47, anyone?
And now, for the prison stage. Or, as I call it, the first generic mech shooting.
The first to what? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
This stage consists of doing one thing. Pressing B.
And trying to get to the end of the level. Seriously, it's more than just pressing B. You have to make sure you don't die by the environment. How far did you get?
All you do is walk through with your analog stick if it doesn't mess up on you because my controller's messed.
Wait, your controller is broken and you claim this game has bad controls. Is that irony?
And all you do is hold B, move around, wait for the auto aim to lock onto you, and boom, you get kills. It makes Halo 2 for PC look like Doodle Cock.
Makes Halo 2 on PC look like Doodle Cock? You know the music was too loud to understand you. Seriously, you complain about the game's music being too loud, yet your game audio is too loud and I can barely hear you. Hypocrite.
It's that bad and easy. I mean, I could have more fun just by, trying to write a game called Super Press A to win, and all you do is press A and you win. Because that's pretty much what this is. And the only difficulty comes in the form of cheap deaths. So when you die, it'll always be cheap. It's done to make there be an illusion of difficulty. When in reality, there's no, because all you gotta do is walk forward and press B and hope the camera doesn't mess up on you.
Sorry, I can't take your complaints about controls and cheap deaths with a grain of salt anymore, since you said your controller was broken. Also, I ran out of salt in my last commentary.
Next. One thing I forgot to mention in the last review, though most people don't care, is the chow system. Apparently in Sonic Adventure 1, Sega thought they'd throw random stuff in, so they threw a chow system in.
Okay, explain this chow system, almighty reviewing master.
It only exists in both adventures, and all it does is let you raise your own chow. There's no point in it, but you raise your own chow and race. So if you're not into that stuff, then you won't like it.
It's meant for replay value. Although true, if you're not into virtual pets, or the way it's done with chow, then you won't like it. But again, you can apply that to any game. If it's not for you, you won't like it.
This is also the only time in the entire game where you can actually make Tails fly. because he's in his crappy robot all the time. And then once you lock in, there will be Chow eggs. All you do is you rub them and then boom, they hatch. Looks kind of pervy, but that's probably just me.
It is you. They actually shake the eggs, not rub them.
You can also use this to pick up Amachow and throw them around in levels, especially at enemies, which is better than actually playing the game. You can also rub trees for fruit, which makes them happy, while parts pretty much make them level up. There's no real point in it, but lots of Sonic fans are into this thing for some reason. I really don't get it, but it also has a feature which lets you use Sonic Advance 1 or 2 and a cable to transfer your Chow over to it. So in case you want to go on the trip and you still can't go without your Chow, you can do it. By the way, once you hatch them, they also get an EXP meter, where if you give them parts, they'll level up each category. Perfect for racing, but if you don't care, you won't care. Now, for the next thing, which is pretty much, well, let's just say, the same.
What? Nothing about Chow Race or Chow Karate, Hero and Dark Chow, the Chow Kindergarten? And the sad thing is, this was the most stable part of this review.
Afterwards, the whole game just repeats itself. You get a Sonic level, which is pretty much just run forward. You get another mech shooting level, which is incredibly easy. And then, what else do you get? Another Knuckles level. And in reality, the whole game just repeats itself. And isn't that fun?
Yes, the same type of levels are used again and again. This point can be used for most games. I said it once, and I'll say it again. This isn't a review. It's a hate letter to the game.
Honestly, please stay away from this game. Well, actually, let's do the dark side first, one more time.
Now you explain there's Hero and Dark Side stories? We're 3.5 minutes away from the end of the video, and you explain this now? Good lord, this is the most uninformed review ever! Irate Gamer's done better than this! I'm not taking that back.
Because after all, we need more Tommy Wiseau deaths, caused by bad homeostack.
Or lack of skills, or your broken controller!
Alert. Assume level 1.
In this game, well, in the dark side, all you have are reskins. Eggman replaces Tails, Shadow replaces Sonic, and Knuckles is replaced by Rouge. This theme will continue on in Heroes, but will be ditched in Shadow.
Sonic Heroes had mech and treasure hunting stages? Either that, or you don't know what you're saying. Which is more likely.
Intercept intruder.
As for his levels, they're the exact same as Tails. Run around, press B, have it lock on, and have it do the kills for you.
Do the kills for you? You're shooting. Does that mean guns do the killing for us? I guess guns kill people and not people. You learn something new every day.
Afterwards, Eggman thinks Shadow is a recolor again, only to find out that his dad was actually working on the Ultimate Life Form, which in reality was a crappy Sonic recolor.
His dad? It's his grandfather! Dear God, this is one of the dumbest mistakes I've ever seen in a video! One of the dumbest.
And then we get a boss battle which is an exact reskin of Sonic's, except Shadow controls far worse than Sonic does because of his shoes. He's an absolute pain to control.
Actually, the animation makes it appear that way. Otherwise, they control the same. Also, aren't you going to mention anything else about the gameplay? The upgrades, the other boss fights, the cards, Cannon's Core, and the last story? No, nothing? Please, explain this game. Explain why you don't like it in a civilized manner, and I'll disagree with it but respect your opinion. Go ahead, there's still time left.
Because the way he walks, it looks like he's walking in water or something. And, you know what, the boss battle is the exact same other than that. All he is a recolor who controls like crap. And I'm not gonna play any more of this crap. Let's just do one more level for now of Rouge the Bat.
It's pronounced Rouge. Here, I'll show you.
I'm Rouge the Bat, but you can call me Rouge.
This, and confusing Eggman's grandfather for his dad, shows you weren't paying attention at all and kills any credibility you had.
For Rouge the Bat, oh my god, you've gotta be kidding. It's a Knuckles reskin. Same treasure hunting crap, same everything. To relieve my rage, I just threw around Omo Chow, because it's actually more fun than the game. As for this game, it's a pile of garbage!
I hope they don't hear me across the hallway!
The graphics are horrible. Yeah, I know it's a GameCube game, but I've seen much better GameCube games. Just look at Twilight Princess.
You're comparing the graphics of a game that was a port of a Dreamcast game to the graphics of a game at the end of the GameCube's lifespan. Do you realize what the problem is? The GameCube is a graphically powerful system, so comparing these games together makes no sense. That's like comparing SimCity's graphics to Super Mario RPG's graphics. Yes, they're from the same system, but on different ends of the lifespan of the console.
And then you've got music that's kind of repetitive in parts of it. The gameplay is repetitive, bland, features horrible controls, a camera that doesn't work.
You never showed why the camera didn't work. The only time you did was through your own gameplay mistakes.
Omo Chow, just to say, hey, to make you feel retarded. And, well, one more thing I thought I'd say is the cutscenes. They still haven't learned from Adventure how to make a cutscene that doesn't look like a spaz out contest with poor voice acting.
Okay, Mr. Programmer, how do you, quote, make a cutscene? Tell me, I'd love to know.
And Badlet Moomin. All in all, this game is a piece of garbage. If you happen to have it, please take this to GameStop.
Bitch, I ain't selling these games for the world!
In fact, after I'm done uploading this review, I'm gonna take this game to CD Warehouse along with Sonic Adventure 1. I'm gonna sell them and get back money which I can use toward better games. Anyways, thanks for watching. And subscribe for more Sonic reviews, and other reviews.
Yes, subscribe to him for unfairly bashing on more Sonic games. And other games.
But thanks, and one more thing. I haven't said this enough, but don't buy this garbage. And please kill Omo Chow if you happen to buy it.
Oh, how I love to. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this commentary. Like our 13 vids, if I may make a suggestion, when reviewing a game, try to beat the game first. Use a script, use a functioning controller, and try to think if your points are valid. Otherwise, nobody will take you seriously. But considering your attitude in this and other videos, I wouldn't be surprised if you made a comment saying that I'm a Sonic fanboy and a pony fag. And when that comment comes my way, I will be there to not give a fuck and let everyone who sees said comment say whatever the hell they want. I'm calling it now. It's either he ignores me or bashes me. Place your bets now. Although, one thing still bugs me. Why is PSP in the tags?
Very uncomfortable.
Sonic the Hedgehog news. In today's Shadow the Hedgehog murdered Amy Rose and brutally raped her corpse.
Guess we'll just have to wait and find out, won't we? Well,
Hooray! More at 5 o'clock.